Yo,
Yo,
yo, yo.
I hear you loud and clear, brother. Wait, you just went out.
Yo.
Yo.
Hey.
Good?
All right, people. Yeah.
All right.
I'm good if you're good.
Bro, I'm good.
First time, guys.
All right, it's working the kinks out. Ready to get this started?
I'm ready, man. I'm ready if you're ready.
So let's do our own little countdown.
Yeah.
Let's hop back into it. Let's shake the rust off. Let's get back into it. And we'll do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Oh man, it's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
This is the 2 Minute Mike podcast. As you used to say, your podcast's favorite podcast.
That was our thing, right? Favorite podcast.
This is Big Ron, of course, alongside my co-host and the best producer in the land, White Peppa.
What up, brother?
All the credit goes to Pepper on this one for looking into a way that we could do this virtually, because there is a pandemic going on out here. And we took a little hiatus, but we were like, you know what? Let's give them what they want. Let's give them what our fans want. And they want this 2 Minute Mike podcast. So we have, like I said, worked the kinks out, and here we are.
Yeah. Ron,
so
I can't. Did you become John Cena over the break? Because I can't see you.
You can't see me because Big Ron has to get a web camera. Peppa is. You can see Peppa. I'm pretty sure you can. But me, I will get one, and we'll plug that in. We'll get it going. So now you're gonna hear my beautiful voice.
Yeah, as long as you hear your sultry tones, we're good.
Hear my voice, see his face.
Best of both worlds.
Best of both worlds. I guess to get into it, I mean, really, we'll start with. It's been a while. So what have we been up to? Peppa, I'm gonna let you kick it off. What has Peppa been up to?
Peppa has been a busy boy. So we've had a year in between.
Yep.
In between pods.
Yep.
I'm now a homeowner.
Hey.
The Glen Olden Studios is no longer a rental.
There you go.
It is mine. So that stuff they don't teach you about that. That's not fun. It's fun, but it's not fun. Like I've spent the whole week ripping up carpets.
Ooh.
Like I had Justin come over today. He kind of because he's better at this than I am, but he tore half a rug up already. So we're redoing the whole living room, kitchen, dining room, all that crap. But you didn't have to do that when you rented because you weren't allowed to touch anything. And now we're okay, so now I can touch any room in this house and you don't have to respond to anybody. So as a renter, you have to explain that, So yeah. Basically, that's the biggest thing I did over the last 13 months is buy a house. Outside of that, honestly, it's been a lot of figuring out the new world. It's
you
ain't
crazy
kidding,
brother.
Sounds.
You are not kidding.
You got to figure out where you can go, what time can you do it, what is the distance that I need to be here. I've also learned that being a fashionista, I'm real big on finding a good accessorized mask, remember I used to always find your best hat. Now you're oh, I got luxury masks for when we go out. You can't wear the paper bag mask when you go out. You gotta be more respectful than the paper lampshade over your face. So I have the Under Armour ones. They're the super comfies.
Yep.
I got the Project Rock one. It has a shiny gold emblem. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they are dope.
Yeah, that fella is definitely fancier than us. So that's basically how I, do my thing. What about you, Ron? What the heck have you been doing?
What has Big Ron been up to? Let's see. I mean, I guess I'm essential, so I've been working nonstop. I'm fortunate about that because, like I said, pandemic out here.
It's very hard.
A lot of people aren't working still. People are still at home working. So, but yeah, I've been out and about in the thick of things, as they want to say.
Yeah.
I mean, when this first started, you really couldn't go anywhere. I know that, at the point where you couldn't, you're let's go to a park and walk.
And they're like,
and literally every park around here was packed. You would have thought it was a concert. Like I remember driving through like Ridley Creek State Park, and you couldn't find parking anywhere.
Yeah,
and like this is real. Like there's nothing else to do. People are resorting to walking in parks. So it was a thing. There was nothing to do besides stare at yourself. I was like, okay, I'm bored of being in the house. So like that was pretty much your weekend. It was like you worked during the week, and the weekends you found a park or something to do. But I think it's taught me how to adapt. Like humans don't need like all this stuff that we've been relying on for years. Like
it is weird, but yeah.
So I kind of like, I guess you thank the pandemic for teaching you that you can adapt to things, but it's also it's a terrible time to be in. So
without doubt. I mean, I think one of the weird things it is like to like figure out this whole like why weren't people cleaning their hands before?
That's one.
Like people were like blown away by hand sanitizers. It was invented this year.
Right.
Like you can sanitize yourself all the time, brother. You can when you use that bathroom. That's why they have a sink and the soap.
That's right.
You should have been doing that anyway. Otherwise, you have like dirty dick hands. Like why you're not gonna walk out? You just walking out there with dirty dick hands, and then you're like, Joe, can I get a fry? Like so now I got dirty dick fries. I don't want any of that in the first place.
Yeah.
Pandemic, no pandemic. I don't want it. So it's kind of weird, but like, I've noticed you live in Maryland. I mean, you're there enough, but you almost live in Maryland.
Oh, I mean you that live in the shores of Maryland.
See, we've taken sides.
We had taken sides.
We figured out we're like, how can we own the state? So I was like, I'll take the shores.
I'll take the countryside.
Yeah, you're a big countryside guy.
I'm the countryside of Maryland. You're more of the shores. But yeah, I mean, I've been doing that. I mean, like just pop down on the weekend. It's so close. It's a little getaway. You know.
It's weird. It's I tried Baltimore.
Yeah. Ooh, one of my favorite cities.
We did an Airbnb. Like,
why?
I've never done it.
Why?
Bro, it is 100% better than any hotel room you're gonna.
Really? I never got to the Airbnb game, man.
Look,
actually,
I didn't think so either. But like, it's someone's like luxury apartment in the city.
Okay.
Like it's within walking distance of the actual like aquarium because that was a big thing we wanted to do.
You're missing the word harbor. Got to say
and
harbor.
Obviously the harbor.
If you're a true Baltimorean,
2-minute walk is
there you go.
Inner harbor.
There you go.
So we went to the harbor, and it's very quick, and like you get your own like you're in the parking garage, so you get like a card, you swipe it, and you got your guaranteed spot. Because that was the thing. I remember I even texted you like, where do you park in Baltimore?
It's called a parking pass, bro.
Bro, I was getting tired of that. Every hotel we call is like, well, yeah, it's $50 to get in, but then if you want to go out and in, we're going to charge you this, and this. I was like, I don't want that. So girlfriend found the Airbnb, and it was like they call it like a super renter or something like that. And so that person has like crazy good reviews, and like their place is really nice. So it was like a luxury apartment, had a full kitchen, full dining room, full bedroom, and like a very nice luxury bath for you, nice bath.
Okay.
So like all we did was we went to like Acme or whatever before we left, grabbed a bunch of food. We didn't use it because we forgot we're in the Inner Harbor and you're not going to do anything besides eat what they have.
Mm-hmm.
But it was different, but it was fun to like kind of do something different than because we're so used to at the beach, it's like so wide open.
Right.
And this was the same weekend that Maryland was like, no more rules. And they just kind of let you free. And like the only thing you have to do is wear a mask, but there's no limits on anything.
Mm-hmm.
It freaked me out. I'm not gonna lie. It was like weird for a hot minute. Like we're in the aquarium and you know how everybody used to be kind of like scared of each other.
Right.
To like walk next to each other. No, people were just like shoulder banging you, just like get the fuck out of my way kind of thing.
Mm.
And I was just like, whoa, there's COVID everywhere. Please stop this. It was just very like, it's something you had to figure out all over again, which was weird. But after that, we went to the beach. We did our beach thing a couple weekends.
Shocker.
Bro, and then we got the hookup. So we always say this place called Flagship. It's just a nice little hotel. It's nothing crazy. It's like a basic room. But it's right on the beach. And it's cheap, which is what I love to hear. Cheap. So we were the only ones who booked a hotel room for that weekend.
No shit.
Pandemic
out here. The only two assholes out there. They're like,
the only ones.
Yeah.
So they're like, sorry, we're closed that weekend, but do you want us to just send you over to the Hilton? I was like,
what?
Yeah, you're right. I was like, the Hilton, or is this going to be like an offshoot of the Hilton? Okay, so like, what we paid for the entire weekend is what you would pay a night. So for 4 days at the Hilton, it was like two something. I've never been to a Hilton. That shit is fancy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we walk in, the fella's like, hey, need to check in? I was like, yeah. And like, he's like, halts you and hits the button for the elevator. He comes up with you, walks you to the desk as if you're incapable of finding a desk. And then after you like check in, the lady's all nice. Here you go. Then you walk down and the guy's still right there. And he's like, you need your bags picked up? And I was like, I mean, I asked him for like the dolly thing. I was like, yo, do you have any of those dollies so I can get my bags? He was like, nope, not today. He followed me. He picked everything out of my car. I didn't know how to act. I felt bad. And so we wound up we stayed there instead. Dude, that's a hard experience, man. Like, I don't know if I can go back. I can't do that kind of price, but I don't know if I can go back. It's nice.
So are you a Hilton man now?
Not. My wallet says no.
Oh, okay. Oh, so Jeff.
It's nice though.
Oh, Peppa Kardashian over here is
Yeah, no. I'm gonna have to. I guess me and the flagship still have a relationship. But yeah, man. I mean, yeah, it's like one of the things where it feels like we got to get out, but like,
yeah,
you just have to be smart doing it. I guess that's like the key.
That's like, what it is. I mean,
you know, like it's like you can, because you can't stay in forever at the same time.
You can't.
You know, like I don't know if we can literally. I couldn't do this for another year. Like, oof. Yeah. Like working from home, I thought it would be a joy, and I know like the people like you who are working still, you'd want to punch me in the face for saying this, but I'm waiting for the office to open, just like open so I can leave. It's just annoying at this point.
That bad.
You sleep, shit, and work all in the same place. Like imagine being done work and then you just walk out the door. You're still home. You know, like it just doesn't feel like. It feels like there's just, You need to get out, talk to people, like have some kind of it like kills your social life. Like even at work, you might hate people, but there's still people there that you like.
Right.
And like you might just want to like chop it up for 5 minutes about like the game last night. Now it's like, hey, you want to? And I realize there's no one to talk to about the damn game at the office because the office is me and Roxy. Like that's it.
The best coworker you can ever have.
Oh, dude, she just sleeps, shits, and farts. That's all Roxy does. It's great. But yeah, man. So what's going on with this pod? What should we talk about that's not pandemic related?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, the elephant in the room, it will be what we just stated. But I think we do what we do best, and that's just have a conversation, man. Like things that people want to hear. Not so much an agenda because you can tend to kind of go off the agenda, and it's like you know. So I guess it's just two friends having a conversation,
as always,
and whatever pops into your head. Honestly, I mean, it could be like the draft that just happened. You know, it could be
Eagles, Cowboys are such beautiful friends now.
Yeah, so let's not get on that because that kind of you son of a bitch.
Thanks, man.
You got my boy.
Yeah, but like you guys don't need another receiver. You took
him
don't. Last year.
I'm not mad. I'll take Micah Parsons. I'll take him.
Yeah, you got a solid pick out of that. Yeah. And guess what? Look, man, you stole CeeDee Lamb last year. It was nice of you to give us Devonta this year because that would have been real rude if you took two receivers in a row. You know, like, and honestly, the angriest person about all of this is the Giants. You also have a bundle of receivers. I don't understand it.
I saw the video of the Giants fan freaking out.
The dude who punched the wall and his wife looked like she was about to beat the piss out of him. Well, did you see that one?
Well, no, it was this one I saw. It was he was by himself in his man cave. And he was
and it looked like a whole giant man cave.
I didn't think it was real, but I think it was real. He was like the legit. Yeah. He was like, oh my God. Like, I'm so done with this team. I'm like, well.
This dude, they showed one today I was seeing was like, he heard the pick, got up,
right,
punched two dead ass holes in his wall, and then his wife leapt off the couch and just started punching the shit out. Like, bro, it's not serious enough to wreck your home.
No.
Okay? Like, as a new homeowner, that hurt my heart. I'm not spackling shit. So there's nothing's going to make me angry enough to punch the wall because I got to fix that. But, like, honestly, would you ever, as a Cowboys moment, ever made you mad enough that you're going to punch the walls out?
No, and I was there when Romo fumbled the I won't talk about it, but
oh yeah, fumble.
I'm not punching a wall. Yeah, no. Did I sit there like when Dak went down? Did you know? I'm not punching.
That's crazy. Like we didn't even talk about that. Still not punching
the wall. Yeah, I mean I don't talk about it.
That's gross. It was so gross.
When he cried,
I felt so bad for him though. Honestly, I felt bad.
That's okay for a man to cry. And
for a hot minute, I was like, poor Cowboys, man.
I was like, oh, season over.
Yeah, like I usually I'm like, yeah, someone got hurt on the Cowboys. Good. No, when I saw that, I couldn't. I was just like, damn, man, that sucks. That sucks for that guy. You know what? Because he's really a nice person. It annoys me.
He's a nice man.
Yeah, like, I can't be mad at the nice man.
No.
How can you be mad at the nice man? Like, it just doesn't make any damn sense. But, I mean, you guys still have a hell of a team this year. 9-7.
So are you in the are you on Team Hurts or are you on Team get a new quarterback?
I want to give him a chance.
Okay.
New coach. You never know. I don't think he's going to be an elite quarterback, honestly. But you never know. The dude works hard. He's been working hard all offseason. He's not being thrown in. Like, you now know you're the quarterback. That's it.
Right.
There is no other option. You are Joe Flacco. God damn.
Oh, Broadway Joe.
You know he's going to come in and win a game and nobody's going to want to hurt him again because that's what we do. But, yeah, I mean, and then you got his wide receiver. You tried to pull the college connection, so give him a damn chance, I guess. And then you got a lineman that was his, too. You got what? Dickerson?
Well, yeah, the one who has like 18 ankle surgery or season-ending surgery. Everybody's complaining and bitching him out.
They're knee surgeries.
Oh yeah, because you don't need those. You don't need those for linemen.
They're robotic at this point. He's
gotcha.
Okay. At a certain point, they've been reconstructed so much they're just metal. So like, if anything, we got RoboCop on our team.
True.
I'm okay with that. But I don't know. If he's good, he's good. If he's not, it's how
he could be Chance Womack. He could be.
No. Anything but Chance Womack.
Why not?
No. Who's that other guy last year? The one who, like, he literally thought the play was over and he started walking off the field. And
they cut him. They cut him real quick.
Like, after that play, there's like just
I remember.
On your business, bud.
I know you're talking about. He was like, I didn't know the play was still going.
You should. You're a football player. He literally walked. He watched the guy run right past him. Like, gee, that guy's running fast.
I remember that now. Yeah,
bro, it's just too much, man. I don't understand it at all. I wish it made more sense, but it don't.
Nope.
Our Sixers are good this year. This is weird. Like they're good. Ben Simmons still drives us up all the walls.
But you still love him. He's still the unicorn.
It's annoying. Yes, it's annoying because you do love him. At the same time, you're just like, why? Why do you do what you do? How is you 7 foot and there are games where you score 3 points? Like, by mistake, you should score 10.
Yeah, the tip-in was his second bucket of the game. Like, so the tip-in to end the game was your second bucket.
That's nuts. Why are you so afraid of the net at 7 foot? 7 foot! I'm 5'3", and I will shoot my damn heart out.
Peppa the sniper.
And my shots get blocked backwards 98% of the time.
Rain Man.
I'm just going to keep firing, brother.
Make it right. Dude, R.I.P. R.I.P. to that guy.
Yeah.
I forgot he died. Yeah.
A lot of people died. DMX died. What the hell is that?
Earth.
Yeah, no more barks, man. No more barks.
Oh, man.
Like, it's like a lot of death. There's a lot of. It's been a weird year. I feel like the last time we talked on this podcast, was a different universe. We fell into a parallel dimension since then, and then we landed here.
It feels like it was like 20 years ago, our last podcast. Like, You didn't know what a mask was. Yeah, places
No,
were open when they said they were. That's another thing. Places not being open when they're supposed to be open. You pull up to a restaurant and it says, "Hey, we're open from so to so, so and so." You pull there, plenty of time, and we're closed. And it's always a little like the printed out message of, "Sorry for the inconvenience, but due to the pandemic, we must be closed." Obviously.
You're like, thanks, man. Thanks for that. Thanks for that heads up there, kid.
So trying to find food was the most frustrating part about this pandemic, and just because we like to eat.
Yeah, food is fun.
This is food.
I think we just
food is fun.
Uber Eats was like, I think it was on speed dial in my house. I was like, well, we can't leave the house. Like in the beginning, we couldn't leave the house. So how are we getting this damn food? So it was like, all right, Uber Eats every night. Uber Eats. What's next? Uber Eats. And I think we've eaten everything that's been in Delco over the last year. And like you literally now I'll go pick everything up because of this. Uber Eats hurts with the amount they charge you for something. Like, what was it we ordered at first? It was like Dunkin', right? Like, goddamn, I need my coffee. If I don't have my coffee, I'm gonna die. Literally Dunkin', two coffees. Coffee's like $3.
Yeah.
2 coffees, $18.
You out of your mind.
Not even Starbucks. I was like, what?
$8?
Yes, because they say like small order fee, taxes and fees, driver fee, driver tips, and like, dude? I actually went on Twitter the one time and was just like, why do you hate me? And I went Karen on like Uber Eats. Like, why do you hate us? We can't leave our house. Like, please stop charging me $30 for a goddamn sandwich. McDonald's should never cost over $40. What the hell? When you're not, I understand if I'm buying like 22 meals,
right?
But I'm not buying 22 meals. So what the hell are you doing? I don't know, man. You got into like a lot of weird stuff over the pandemic, like home makeover shows, like things you binge. Have you binged any TV? What is something you binged?
What have I binged? I don't know. Honestly, I don't watch too much TV because I still have the routine of work and gym, and then you get home and it's like time to go to bed. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that's another thing. Gym's being closed. That hurt. That working out in the basement sucks. Just saying. Home workouts are awful.
I started using the Apple Fitness Plus, doing HIIT training on my lunch breaks. Like, that's it. And here's my fat ass jumping up and down, like sweating my ass off. And my boss will just suddenly see her in the bottom corner of my computer, like, bloop, are you back from lunch yet? And I'm over here doing lunges.
No, still hitting.
Sorry, burpee time. After my burpees, and I drench. But the nice thing is, you can do that and you hop right in the shower because the shower is 3 feet from here. I'm like half-assed on getting ready to go back to the gym because the gym's one of them things too where like you motivate more when you're at the gym. You know, like working out at home, you don't have that same motivation as when you go to the gym.
And when you get back to the gym, you're going to be in so much pain. Like, it sucks.
Oh, without doubt.
Your body's screaming like, "What are you doing to me? I'm used to sitting and just doing lunges."
Yes, and that's what I was so nervous about. It's like this year, like, really pushed me back, like, as far as like all that was going. Because I had a very good gym routine. It was always work, then 5 days a week gym, and then 2 days off. That was it. Mm-hmm. Now it's like, I think I worked out 5 times the whole year, and you're like, there was a difference. Like, you got the what are they calling it? They were calling it like the COVID 15 or the quarantine 15. Like, everybody bumped up their weight real tough for a minute. So I just started doing that intermittent fasting. Bro, I didn't realize it's easier than you think. Just don't eat for 16 hours. I could do that. Like, you plan it towards bedtime, so you know at least 8 of them you'll be asleep. But so I do like 16 hours of no eating, 8 hours, like an 8-hour window to eat, and like I lost 10 pounds doing that. But I just need to go back to the gym. I'm trying to figure out, and you're the perfect person to ask, honestly. How busy is the gym?
It's actually pretty normal.
Is it back to like normal?
It's back to normal. Yep.
because that's why I was like, I use that crowd meter, on the PF app. So like, I feel like I'm going to start doing like the midnight thing, like 11:30, 12ish, going in there when there's like 3 people in the gym, and just doing like a half hour on the elliptical to start. But you're right, like gyms being closed was like a weird one. It really screwed a routine up. But like binging TV shows, I was someone who hated reality television. Like outside Jersey Shore, that shit was always fun. But I hated reality TV. I thought it was the stupidest stuff on earth. And it's still, it's trash TV. We know it's trash TV. It's nothing fun about it. But let me tell you, I got into this show called The Circle. And it's like the reality show that I feel like me and you need to find our way on it as a catfish. So like the name of the game basically is they put you in this apartment building, right? And you're separated. You can choose to be yourself or be a catfish. And the entire game is played with basically text messaging. You're just voice messaging, so they don't know if you're real or fake. But you have to make like obviously like all that other crap. We make like the alliances and all this, but you don't do anything. Like all those other reality TV shows, like you gotta like be fit or in shape or like do something stupid. But this you don't have to, and it's absolutely amazing. Like it's so simple. I feel like if me and you went in there and just played a game as like 2 different random people, I guarantee we'd win. It's $100,000 to sit in a room for 3 weeks. That's it, 3 weeks. I think we could do it. But like I got into that kind of stuff. Those reality shows, home remodeling shows. Don't ask me why. For a hot minute, it was cookie baking championships, bro.
What?
I'm telling you, watch them, and then automatically I got into the kitchen. I was like, I can bake some cookies. Let's go. I can't. They taste like ass. But I tried. I tried a lot. But they were not good. I'm telling you, it's weird like what the pandemic does because you're so bored you had to figure out something to do.
Right.
Ron, we have our first comments.
What we got?
Our first comments by a lovely lady. Her name is Caitlin Ricks. Do you know of her?
Oh, I think I do.
Yeah, she said, hey, she just started watching The Circle. See,
I'm screwed now. Thanks.
There's 2 seasons, brother. And both seasons have a guy from Delco on there. Well, actually, the first season has a girl from Delco. And they have also in the first season is a dude from Conshohocken. They're both
Conchi? If you're fancy.
They use the word FERK a lot instead of the F word. They're like, what the FERK? But you can tell that they're from our area. And then on the second season, his cousin's on there. Another Conchi guy. Yes, Caitlin. First season, the girl Sammy is from Delaware County. And the dude, he's like real ripped. He's like looks like a model. He comes in a little bit towards the end of the season. In the first season, he's a Conchi guy. He comes in with his mom. They have him and his mom come in because he said he can't be away from his mother. So him and his mom came in, and he looked like anybody we've drinking. I feel like we've drank a beer with this guy just because he looks like someone we had a party with. But him and then the guy in this season, same thing. I was like, we probably have drank with this guy. He seemed like a doof, but like our kind of doof. But it's like a show I guarantee we can get into, and we could win. I literally put my name in there for like I put my name in there for season 2.
Are you shitting
and they
me?
never picked me. Bro, I can do this. It's easy money.
Let's make our own show, the Square.
Oh. You just stay in 4 square rooms.
We just sit in a 4 square and just do random dumb stuff.
I'm telling you, it's going to be worth it. Yes, Kate, watch it and make Ron watch it. Yes, that's what we need.
Oh, so since we're on the whole show kick, I've been watching Mayor of Easttown.
Another Delco show. That's a Delco show too, right?
Amazing show. Yes, it was shot like Chester County, Delco.
Yeah, because I know like the
Kate Winslet's in it, obviously the main star, and she does a really good job.
She said that she struggled. This was the hardest accent for her to get down in her whole life.
First of all, the accent, she overdoes it. She says hoogie, like it's just hoagie. We don't say hoogie. But like there's a lot of like Delco references. It's like Wawa. I've heard Ridley, Upper Darby. They're going Delco pretty hard here.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I watched bits and pieces, but what is it? 3 episodes in now?
3 episodes in.
Yeah, so I got to get on that.
Get on that.
I need to get on my Delco show.
Binge that.
And then we can do weekly Mayor of Easttown reviews on our show. We'll have to review the past week's episode because we are Delco. Like the Goldbergs are the same idea. Like there's some kind of Goldberg's Wawa Hoagie now too.
But this is dark though.
Yeah.
This is the real deal.
Yeah, it looks like serious as hell. So I'm definitely in on it. So because you have to represent your Delco. And
of course.
Without doubt. You know all Delco has like watch parties at Rick's.
Oh God, that's not. Oh Jesus, Rick's.
You know the old Dirty Nellies. What's it now? Santino's.
I was there recently, and yeah,
the food's good, right?
Food is good, but it's weird because like I've been there when it was Nelly's, I've been there when it was Lion's Head, and I've been there now.
I think we went there. I think I went there once as Lion's Head.
Yes,
because I think it was like right after they changed it, so it just looked like Nelly's with a new name.
Hey.
But I haven't been there since it's Santino's. I don't think.
Yeah, food is very
still
good.
Good.
Yes.
Yeah, because we need to get into this local craps again. Because I think actually Santino's might follow us on social media.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm telling you, that might be a place. That and our fainting goat. I'm telling you.
Food, the food at the goat is no joke.
One of these days, I'm telling you, we have to do a Sunday brunch at the goat. Sunday brunch at the goat is delicious. They do all these breakfast meals, but like all the breakfast food is like twisted into like a Philly like I got a Philly. It was a cheesesteak, but instead of meat, it was scrapple.
Okay.
It was a scrapple cheesesteak, and I got the instead of the beer tower, I got it was the mimosa tower. It's like 42 ounces of mimosa.
That sounds dangerous.
Dude, you know what? You know that how much acidity is in that shit? My stomach hurt for like 4 hours. Because I wasn't, it's like $55 for that thing. I was not wasting a drop.
Oof.
Yeah, it was me, the girlfriend, and her cousin, and her cousin's husband. And we were looking at each other like, no. There will not be a drop of this left. And I'm telling you, it was delicious. You got a nice little buzz. Perfect. It was a nice little morning out. Like, it was packed. I've never seen it that packed before. Like, it was definitely like something that they live for, that Sunday brunch. I'm telling you, their Sunday brunch menu is banging. So we need to try that one day. Kate's ready. She said brunch. So,
bro, she is lighting this thing up. I just said a comment. I don't think it went to where I thought it was going to go.
Did you send it in StreamYard or did you send it?
No, it said was his private chat, but I think I might have messed that up.
I see it. Yeah.
How do you get it to go
back and do our thing? Do you see the comments where she is? Where she's popping up all that stuff?
Yeah.
It should say post a comment right there at the bottom.
So
just post it says to all, it should say. Instead of like it says to all, just post away. Because the private chat should just be us.
Right.
That's like if you're like trying to whisper some ish to me. Like, yo, on the side. But Kate, force him to brunch. We're going to do a Sunday brunch. Because it's delicious at the GOAT. But yeah, man. I'm like ready. I feel like this summer's going to be like instead of like what was the hot girl summer was what they used to call they called it last year.
So what are you going to name yours?
Shit, it's going to be called like Spicy Peppa summer.
Spicy Peppa.
Spicy Peppa summer. The summer of Maryland.
Yeah.
Even though where you go, how long does it take to get to the part of Maryland you live in?
Like an hour plus, under like an hour 15.
Oh, see, that's nice.
You're going down there. You're going way down there.
2.5 to 3.
Yeah, it's a hike.
I don't care. It's beautiful once you get there. It's just perfectly beautiful. Kate says she's there, so
I see that she is commenting away here.
I'm telling you, as she should.
That we're not watching The Circle, so she knows that right now. We're not watching The Circle.
Yeah, I think Kate's gonna win on this one. You'll be watching The Circle. So. You'll be calling me like, bro, can you believe what Joey did?
This is the dumbest show ever.
No, man. I thought the same thing when I turned it on. I went, oh my God, there's a show about someone just going like, literally, it's, you know what, like you voice text? That's all it is.
Right.
Instead of saying like, that word that you say to your iPhone, I'm not going to say it because then my stream's going to go off. But you'll be like, they'll go like, circle, text, Emily, I really think you're super cool. Hashtag circle friend, circle fam, bang. And they're like, heart emoji, blew a heart emoji, sent. And like the cameras are all over the damn place. So like they could be in their bathtub and they could do it. They could be in the hot tub, in the gym. It don't matter where they are, they can circle message. And like you gotta like, talk your itch. I'm telling you. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. When you watch it, you're gonna believe. You're gonna be a believer.
It sounds like Big Brother.
It is, but imagine Big Brother without any physical competition. Like, I don't have to stand on a stick for 62 hours. They just have, like, quizzes and stuff, like, to kind of like, out some of, like, the catfish. So it's a lot more smart than that shit is. Big Brother's kind of meh for me. But I'm telling you, man, it's reality TV time. Let's get in there. Promote.
Yeah, I mean, we could do like weekly, like, hey, what should you watch? Recommend this, recommend that, and I'll just trash whatever you say because you always talk about The Circle. So it'd be like, oh, what you want to watch? The Circle? No, terrible.
Well, just remember, I can put up to 10 people in this thing. I'll just get Kate on here. We'll talk about The Circle, and you can just sit there. How about that?
This is not The Circle podcast. This is the Two Men and Mike podcast.
Our logo is a circle.
I'll get my mayors of Easttown. We'll have versus their circles.
Circle's gonna win, man. That's just trending number 2 on
Team Hoagies.
Team Hoagies.
Let's go.
I like Team Hoagies.
Hoagies.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Do you have anything else for us for this?
I feel like we put in a solid work for our first time back.
40 minutes of hard work.
40 minutes of entertaining conversations.
Without a doubt. From
your podcast's favorite podcast.
And the best commenter in town. Just logging up.
Supposed to be on my side. I want to talk to her about that. We're not a little talk. A little chat in the circle. Little circle chat here.
We're gonna find our own circle game. We're gonna do this thing. But yes, it is good to be back. I can't wait to be doing this weekly again, where we can just, especially with the way like that StreamYard is. Like, I give a shout out to StreamYard. Like,
yes, this is pretty sweet. I like it. Cool
move. Like, if I go on vacation, I can just use my iPhone. That's what I'm using. Because I realize the camera that I have isn't as good. This is literally just my iPhone.
No
and then
shit.
I have my computer out doing like the producer thing on it. So it's a producer. So on this one, I just have it so like I can change the ticker and like the other pops on here. I just do that on my computer. But this is just my phone. It's like, so I can do everything from my phone if I wanted to. So that's what I'm saying, Ron. I told you could use your phone.
I was trying to be professional. Bring the
about as professional. I'm usually literally using my Beats wireless headphones.
Right.
With that, perfect audio, perfect visual. Because StreamYard does these cool things where like they have their YouTube page that literally just tells you how to do everything, and they try to like help you as much as possible. And they said literally, if you just 90% of phones that are new, you're spending $1,000 on it, and 800 of that 1,000 goes into their cameras. So you pretty much already have one of the best webcams that you can buy.
Yeah, you're
sitting
right.
in your phone. So like literally, if I go to Maryland, I'm doing this shit from the balcony, live from the beach.
You got that right.
You
You
know,
know
it's like
what?
we don't have to. It's amazing. I like streaming this thing live. We could never do that before. That's cool. So like, hello Facebook, hello YouTubes, and then
All the platforms out there.
of course, you can get your audio on the Spotify's and the Apple Music's or Apple Podcasts rather, probably by the end of tonight. I don't know how exactly it works, but I think it's going to be on tonight. As far as this for replay, probably tomorrow. It takes a little while to load, but you'll see it on here by tomorrow.
Sounds like a plan.
But yeah, man, let's wrap this sucker up and plan for either next week at some point, Monday or Tuesday, whatever.
Yeah. So for everybody out there listening, this is just kind of like a get back into the game. We're still trying to figure out a schedule that we can stick to.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's been a while, so thank you guys for all listening to us and always supporting us and keep riding with us because we're gonna make this big one day. And so yeah, we're coming for you. Like I said, just keep doing what you're doing, man, because we like doing it for you. So just I guess until next time, this is once again 2 Men in the Mic alongside Big Ron and the best producer and co-host in the world. Well, he's going this way, he's going that way, he's pointing
that
this way.
Poke, there you go. That's
my right hand man, White Peppa. Yeah. So he's gonna fist bump. I'm gonna catch it over here, even though he can't see me right now.
Yeah, but he can't see it. Next episode, you're gonna see Ron.
You're gonna see me. Catch me out. Catch me out there.
Catch me on StreamYard. How about that?
Hey. So yeah, let's just let's sign this off and get out of here, and we'll see you when I see you.
See you next week, fellas and fellas.
Deuces. And we out of here. Bye.
Peace. Hold on, I'm ending it.